This is No More Shrinking with Dr. Abiola Salami.
This is episode 5, Visibility Without Fear. Let me ask you a very important question. When did you stop wanting to be seen? Because somewhere between childhood confidence and adult caution, many women started hiding in plain sight. You learned how to achieve without celebrating. You learned how to lead without claiming. You learned how to work without recognition. But let me say this out loud and clear. Visibility is not vanity. It is strategy. It is stewardship. It is your right. And today, we are tearing down the fear of being seen, being heard, and being judged. And we are building a new confidence rooted deeply in truth. Let us breathe in and begin.
This is No More Shrinking with Dr. Abiola Salami, a broadcast designed for women who are done playing small. All over the world, African women are rising. They are breaking ceilings, building legacies, driving change, and building with brilliance in boardrooms, classrooms, courtrooms, and communities. At the Peak Performing Woman of the Year Award, we celebrate the courage, competence, and character of African women who are delivering excellence with purpose, power, and undeniable impact. Who is that woman that inspires you to do better? Who is moving the needle in business, governance, education, tech, media, or social impact? Who is showing up, standing tall, and setting new standards? This is your chance to honor her. Nominate an exceptional woman for the Peak Performing Woman of the Year Award at www.tppafrica.com/awards. Let's honor her voice. Let's celebrate her victory. Let's amplify her vision for Africa. Because when one woman wins, all women rise. The Peak Performer Awards is where champions are honored and legacies are celebrated. Be part of it. Nominate her today.
So why do you fear being seen? So what is the root of your visibility fear? Why do you fear being seen? And the truth is, visibility creates vulnerability. And I understand that. Being seen opens the door to judgment, to rejection, to envy, to mockery, and yes, to expectation. But visibility also opens the door to opportunity. It opens the door to impact, to alignment, to leadership, and to elevation. So what do we usually do? So what is the root of your visibility fear? Why do you fear being seen? From what I've heard from many women I have coached, I understand that visibility creates vulnerability. Because being seen opens the door to judgment, to rejection, to envy, to mockery, and yes, to expectation. But what I've also found is that visibility opens the door to opportunity, the door to impact, to alignment, to leadership, and to elevation. And what many women usually do is they play it safe. The women stay in support roles, stay to avoid the stage. They write the plan, but let someone else present. They downplay wins so no one thinks they are arrogant, because you have internalized a lie that it is safer to be small. But here's the catch. The fear of being seen is often the fear of being misunderstood. And that fear, if not confronted, will become your ceiling. I remember coaching Lara. Lara was a brilliant consultant, a high-impact thinker, and a quiet genius. Lara built 6-figure strategies for organizations across the continent of Africa. But guess what? Lara never posted her wins. She refused interviews. She never wrote about whatever she has done on LinkedIn. When we began coaching, I asked Lara, why are you invisible in your own success story? And here's what Lara told me. She said, Dr. Abiola Salami, I am not the brand. My work should speak for itself. Then I told Lara, invisibility does not protect you. It deprives those who need your light. So, Lara slowly started telling her story. One post, one panel, one podcast at a time. She's now recognized as a leading voice in her field. Her fear didn't disappear. She just decided to stop obeying her fears. And as you are listening to me, my dear peak performing woman, you too can stop obeying your fear. There is the inner dialogue of a shrinking woman. It's about a mental chatter that keeps you hiding. Something in your mind, something whispering to you, saying like, what if they think I'm full of myself? Or I don't want to seem like I'm bragging, or I am not ready. Or they will notice every flaw I have once I step on stage and the light is on. Or I'll speak when it is perfect. Does any one of this sound familiar? Here is the reframe for all of them. That bragging is actually rooted in ego, but visibility is rooted in purpose. That perfection is a myth, but excellence is humanity. Because visibility is not about spotlight, it is about your alignment. When your voice matches your value, that is visibility. When your presence reflects your potential, that is visibility. When your platform amplifies your purpose, that is visibility. Visibility is beyond the gram. Visibility is not just about social media. It is not just selfies and speaking gigs. Visibility is owning your wins in meetings. It is pitching your proposal without apology. It is having hard conversations without shrinking. It is showing up with bold energy even when you are the minority in the room. Visibility is not just about who sees you. It is about how you see yourself. That is the beginning of visibility. It is about refusing to edit your brilliance just to be digestible. Now grab your journal and provide answers to the following question. The question 1. Where do I still wait for perfection before showing up? Write your responses down. Question 2. What platform or opportunity have I avoided because of fear? Write your answers down. Question 3. What parts of my story am I still afraid to share? Write your response down. Number 4. Who am I when no one is watching? And why am I afraid to be her in public? Write your responses down. As you write, I want you to reflect on what you are writing. I want to pause for you to write and reflect on what you've written. Remember, your fear is real, but that is not your full story. Because courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward in spite of your fear. There's another lady I had the privilege of coaching. I will call her name Ada. Ada was a young woman who wanted to run for office as a councillor. And after a passionate rally speech, a journalist said to Ada, "You seem quite confident for someone with little experience. Shouldn't you be more humble?" And guess what Ada's response was? Ada said, "Confidence is not arrogance, it is clarity, and I am clear on the change that we need in this community." Ada knew what she carried, and Ada refused to apologize for showing up like it. Ada won the election. And not just that election that she won, she also won her right to be fully present. Be like Ada. Stop doubting yourself, because confidence is not arrogance. It is clarity. And when you are clear on the positive impact you want to make, go for it. Let nobody stop you. So, I will leave you with 3 key things you must do today to overcome the fear of visibility. Number 1, redefine your audience. Because you are not speaking to everyone. You are just speaking to the woman who needs what you carry. You are speaking to the boy, to the child, to the girl, to whoever it is that needs what you carry. Now, imagine their face and then speak to them. You are not speaking to those that don't need what you carry, or those that don't care about you, or those that want to judge you. You want to speak to those who need what you carry. And just imagine you speaking to them, giving them the solution to their future, giving them insights that will help to rewrite their stories. Imagine the smile on their faces. Now, when you see that smile, think about you robbing them of that smile. And that's not what you want to do. You want to continue to put smile on their faces by touching their hearts with the story that you carry. Number 2, create a visibility statement. For example, write this down. I choose to be visible so that others can find the courage to rise. Something like this kind of statement will be your anchor. And with that anchor, it shows your intention is clear, and it will help you to quiet your doubt, because it's not about being arrogant and not just about seeking to be seen. It's because you want to add value. So you choose to be visible so that others can find courage to rise as well. And number 3, start small, then stretch. You can start by posting a reflection on your LinkedIn profile. You can share a small win. You can volunteer to present at work. You can join a panel. Just start where you are, but make sure that you start, because visibility is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And here's what visibility could look like for you. If you are wondering, so what will visibility look like for me? Let us explore this together. If you're a corporate woman, ask for credit in the next meeting. If you're an entrepreneur, start sharing your story, not just your product. If you're a politician, speak boldly on the issues others tiptoe around. Visibility is not performance, it is presence. It is not about acting louder, it is about showing up as your whole self. And you want to repeat these affirmations with me to overcome your visibility fear. Say with me, my voice is valuable. Visibility is not vanity. Visibility is responsibility. I am safe to be seen. I don't shrink to be accepted. I rise to be effective. Every time I show up, I multiply impact. Let us say it again. My voice is valuable. Visibility is not vanity. Visibility is my responsibility. I am safe to be seen. I don't shrink to be accepted. I rise to be effective. Every time I show up, I multiply impact. Say it again and again to yourself. Say it like you believe it, because I do believe it and I believe in you. So I'm giving you 3 assignments for this week as your power practice. Number 1 is you need to conduct a visibility audit. List the areas of your life where you are hiding, where you are shrinking. Then write one small bold step you can take this week on it. The second assignment, record a visibility declaration. Bring out your phone and record yourself for 60 seconds on a topic why your voice matters. When you record it, continue to play it back to yourself every day. And number 3, stretch, move. Do one thing that scares you this week. Hit posts on that thing that you've written on LinkedIn, on Instagram, whichever social media platform. Send that pitch that you've kept on your laptop since. Apply for the opportunity. Speak up and show up, because you can't afford fear to be on your driver's seat. Action is an opposition to fear. So take one action today. Listen to me. You are not too loud. You are not unqualified. You are not asking for too much. You are a mirror, you are a message, you are a movement, and someone is waiting to see what courage looks like on you. Don't deny them of the honor, and don't deny yourself of your greatness. And to support your journey onto greatness, remember to get your copy of my book, The Peak Performing Woman's Companion, as well as pre-order for my upcoming book, No More Shrinking, at www.tppafrica.com/books. Also remember to join hundreds of women at the Peak Performing Woman of the Year 2025. You can't afford to miss that opportunity, because hundreds of women will be coming together to be inspired, to learn, to network, and to position themselves for their next level in business, in their careers. And those who are female politicians as well and aspiring, it will be great to have you there. Just share the link with your friends. Every woman in your circle should also be attending with you, because you don't want to keep a great opportunity to yourself. The place to register is www.tppafrica.com/woman. Also, you can engage our team to coach the women in your organization. You can also engage Dr. Abiola Salami to facilitate at your board retreat or at your executive management retreat. Just reach out to us on team@tppafrica.com or call us on 0702 666 8008. In the next episode on No More Shrinking, we will dive into the topic, power is not a dirty word. We will deconstruct false humility, reclaim authentic influence, and identify your true spheres of power. And until then, rise visibly, lead unapologetically, and remember, your light is not a disruption, it is a direction. And always know that I love you, I believe in you, and I look forward to celebrating your back-to-back success. Until the next time, keep rocking your world like a champion.
Thank you for joining us on No More Shrinking with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist. This is a broadcast designed for women who are done playing small. If you are a career woman, businesswoman, female founder, or a rising female political leader who knows deep down that playing small is no longer an option, ensure you get copies of Dr. Abiola Salami's books to fuel your journey. Visit www.tppafrica.com/books to get yours. Also, ensure you sign up to attend the Peak Performing Woman of the Year 2025, where hundreds of businesswomen will be gathered to network, learn, and celebrate. Visit www.tppafrica.com/woman. to register. You can engage Dr. Abiola Salami to serve as keynote speaker at your next leadership conference or management retreat. Simply contact his office on team@tppafrica.com or call 0702 666 8008. You can follow Dr. Abiola Salami at Abiola Champ on all social media platforms.